Hi you guys, so I just posted my other video a few minutes, well, haven't posted it yet, just filmed my other video a few minutes ago, so that's why I'm in the same outfit. Okay, I'm going to be talking about Listia and their sites and their policies and whatnot. For those of you who don't know what Listia is, it is a free site where you can put your stuff online and sell it for credits on their site, and you can get credits when you sell stuff. It's pretty much you can buy things and you can sell your stuff for credits and buy things with the credits you earn. You can take surveys to earn credits. You earn credits for signing in, completing your profile, such like that. Posting your listing of your first auction, you get credits. You get experience points also for commenting and stuff, and you get different badges like your wing seller badge. Facebook, you can connect through Facebook and stuff. You have to be verified. You do have to verify your address, because they can only send you, if you win items, you can only be sent to verified Listia addresses. So you have to verify that. What I'm here is to tell you, pretty much the Listia is just like eBay. You just bid on stuff that you want with the credits you have, and then whoever has the highest bid by the end of the time the auction ends wins, pretty much. And you just go, if you've got your email, your address and everything set up to where it's verified, you just go click on have it shipped if you want, have it shipped, and then click on your address and then hit submit, and it sends it to the person, the seller, pretty much. But I'm here to tell you guys about scammers, because there are people that will scam you. Even through with it free shipping. A lot of the stuff on there is, you can look up specifically free shipping, or some of them you have to pay shipping on, or exact shipping, or something like that. So just be wary, because I know a couple months back I had won a bracelet set. I think it was back in February. And do not ever or refrain unless you see that this person's got, regardless of if they got like their seller badge, or what I mean, if they've got all their good sellers badges or anything, 100% thing, do not ever bid on anything that does not have a picture with it. I actually bid on the set of bracelets because the reviews were good for the seller. I went off of like reviews, positive reviews, all positive. There was no negative. And I was supposed to win a set of bracelets. So here it is. I give her the allotted 7 days, because they have the allotted 7 days. By the time you have 7 days to provide your verified address that you're going to get it sent to, and they have 7 days after they get the address to send it. So they have 7 days after auction has ended and they've gotten your address to send out your package. Now, if something happens, they can't send it out right away. Sometimes they'll let you know, hey, I can't send it out until this certain day. And usually, once you agree upon that, you can't go back on it. Pretty much. You can't just be like, oh, well, they didn't send it in 7 days, so I'm going to get my credits back. If you've agreed, or the person's told you, hey, I'm going to send it on this day, and it's after the 7 days, but they've told you about it, you cannot go back on it. You can't try to get your credits back on that. But, back to what I was saying, though. I had won a bracelet set back in February. So I gave her, it was past the week. It was like a week and a half later. And I messaged her pretty much asking when my item was going to be shipped. And she told me it was going to be shipped the next day, because she was in the process of moving and had forgotten all about it. So, ended up, here it goes. 2 more weeks goes by. I never get my package. In which I know timing and whatnot. But where she was at, it should have gotten to me within a week, within a week pretty much. So I message her again and ask her, I'm like, well, all these people that have won your recent auctions have already gotten their stuff within a couple days to a week. I'm like, and I still don't have it. When is it going to be sent? And she told me, oh, I'm so sorry, I completely forgot. And gave me some bullcrap story about something was going on with her moving, misplacing stuff. She forgot about it. She would have it sent out the next day. So I gave her 2 days to send it out, and I went back on the site and checked, because you can click on the item that is under the I-1 category when you first log on. Click on your item, and then it usually it tells you like if it's sent and how long ago it was sent. Well, I checked and it was not sent, so I started a dispute on this woman, and just pretty much, saying that I had contacted her multiple times and she had yet to send my item, and that I wanted my credits back. Well, my credits were refunded because she neglected. And granted, this had went on for about 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And, so another incident I had. I think there was like two or three incidents I've had where people just did not send the stuff. So another incident I had was when another woman, I won a necklace from her, and she didn't send it. Said it was sent. It had been 2 weeks, and where she was at, it would have gotten to me within 4 days tops, because she was so close to where I live. So it would have been 4 days. She wasn't that far away. So here it is. I gave her, after 7 days. It had passed 7 days. So I ended up giving her an extra couple of days, and I told her if it did not, I had messaged her. She said she sent it. Well, I hadn't gotten it. And sometimes they'll claim they've sent stuff and they haven't. They just want you to get off their back. Some of them do. Most of them are real nice and, will message you back. But, so she claimed she sent it. Well, I gave her a couple days after the 7-day allotted time to send out and receive my package. So gave her that extra couple of days. Well, I never received it, and I did message her and tell her if I did not receive it by the following day that I would be disputing and getting my credits back. So that is exactly what I did, because I did not receive it. And the woman was, she seemed really nice about, not trying to put up a fuss about me disputing to get my credits back, because a lot of them try to say, well, you just didn't want the item and da-da-da-da-da. And that's not the case. And there was another, when I was actually selling an item. A hassle, believe me. There was one woman, I was selling this one item. She had won. I had shipped it the next following day, like a day or two later, I had shipped the item to her. And she messaged me about 2 weeks later, where's my item? And I'm like, it should have gotten to you by now. My tracking says it's gotten to you. It shows it's delivered. And, which I had done tracking on it myself. So, and you can choose to give tracking information to the person. So I sent her the tracking information, stating, and it states that it had been delivered. Well, she just said, well, I haven't gotten it yet, so you must have delivered it to the wrong address. So she she private emailed me the address and said, is this the address that you sent it to? So I double checked the address that she had, her verified address, and that was the same exact address that I had sent it to. So she kept on and on and on, and just acting like I had all the time in the world to be on Listia, like I didn't have a life other than being on that website to argue with her all the time. And so pretty much I just gave her credits back, and she has the item. Because a lot of people, sometimes they'll get the item and they want to try and get their credits back. They want to just, get their credits back and keep your item. And that's what she did, pretty much. I'm not irritated about it anymore. At first, I was just like, she's just, she can't get through her thick skull that I'm not on this site all the damn time. I'm not, addicted to it. I get on it very rarely. Maybe once or twice a day, if that, and I don't stay on too long. I'll log on, look through quick, and if I don't see anything, I'm off. And usually I log on in the mornings and in the afternoons. If there's nothing I like, I'm not on it anymore until the next day. So no, I'm not constantly on it. And so pretty much I just didn't care. I'm like, she can keep the item. It didn't fit me no way. So I'm not too worried about getting it back. If she wants to sit there and be deceitful and just lie about stuff, then that's up to them. Some people will do you that way. So just be forewarned. And had another issue with another seller on an item. Can't remember what it was. I can't remember what the item was, but I know I got my credits back on it. And now, I just recently, a couple days ago, won a necklace. And it was about 3 days ago, and I had messaged her wondering when it was going to be sent. Because I had wanted to give it to somebody by next week. And she has not replied to my message yet, and it's, she was on today, and this was after I sent the message early this morning, like, I'm talking about like 4 or 5 in the morning, and I know she wasn't on until later in the day, because you can check to see if they've logged on by going to their profiles or whatever. And so I'm going to probably message her again one more time you know, try and get her to respond, because if she's not going to send the item, I can just easily get my credits back and put it towards somebody who will. So just having issues with the site at the moment, and that's kind of why I'm slowed down using it, because I used to get on, you know, 3 or 4 times throughout the day. Now I've limited it to about 2 times, just really quickly. And if I don't see anything that I want to bid on that's between, you know, 10 minutes and an hour from now, from whatever, for the end time, I usually just get off. But I'm just gonna keep trying with this woman, see what happens. Maybe, hopefully, she won't be, you know, just another person trying to get your credits from you. So hopefully it'll work out. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on kind of what I've went through with the site and why I've slowed down using it, and kind of what to look for. So pretty much you look for positive feedback, and it should tell you by their name, like it'll say a percentage, like 100%, but and that's the percentage of positive feedback that they've gotten, you know. And usually you can click on it and read through the feedback, and some of it's neutral, some of it's negative, some of it's positive. If you do start a dispute on someone, you cannot leave negative feedback. But I just want to give you guys, if they might, just because they have a trusted seller's badge and a verified, just, you know, just don't, you know, be weary. Just kind of message them, because usually 9 times out of 10 they will message you stating that you won the auction. Well, this woman hasn't messaged me stating I've won, but I did. Just be kind of weary, especially if they've got like a bad percentage. Like anything that's lower than 98%, be weary of, because 9 times out of 10 they may not send you your item. But I just thought I'd give you guys a heads up if you ever wanted to try Listia, for those of you who are inquiring about it or wondering about it. Yeah, be on your toes, and just, you know, I wouldn't take it personally unless you're trying to sell an item and somebody tries to say if you do tracking on it and tries to say that they haven't received it when you know they have. Yeah, and then just, yeah, that's why I just don't even sell anything anymore. I quit selling stuff on there because of that one lady. I was like, I don't want to deal with this because it's too much damn drama, too much damn bullshit to deal with. So, you know, I'm not dealing with it. I don't have the time. I don't have the patience for it. I mean, that's just a waste of my time to be dealing with somebody that's going to sit here and try to constantly fuss with me about something and pester the living hell out of me, because that's what she was doing on literally multiple messages a day. And I would log on once and have 4 or 5 messages from the woman pestering me about it. So pretty much I just blocked her from all my auctions. She blocked me. We're good. I don't have nothing to do with her anymore. I don't want to ever come in contact with her again. That's how bad of an experience it was. It irritated me, because I had better things to be doing than sitting online trying to track her, trying to figure out where the package went to, if it did indeed get lost, which I highly doubt it did, because it shows that it did go to her house. But just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Just a warning kind of, if you can call it that, on using this site. Just, you know, sellers and buyers both beware. You know, just check everything out, make sure it's legit. Check for comments down below, meaning scroll down to the end of the page and just check the comments if there are any. So if you see a comment like, oh, hey, I won this item last time, but why is it relisted? Do not bid for that seller, because they will keep your credits and never send you the item and relist. Because I've come upon several of those, and I've just, boom, not even dealt with it, just automatically clicked off of that like I thought I wanted it, but I don't now, because you're probably not going to send it to me anyway. But yeah, just kind of keep that in mind, and I hope this video is helpful to anybody that wants to sign up for Listia, that is thinking about it. Hope that just gives you kind of like what to look out for and what's not. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this is so helpful to some of you. Just remember to comment, subscribe, like my videos if you want to. You don't have to. If you want to, you can. I will be posting another freebie haul video, like I said, probably next Sunday, because I don't have anything to do that day. I'm not going anywhere, but like I said, Saturday's freebies and hauls will be included in that video, because I will be gone tomorrow. So thank you so much.